My friends, as the statue of the Virgin of La Salette, our weeping mother, has left us and making her pilgrim way to East Texas and to Louisiana, I've decided that in the month of May, most especially, we'll continue periodically looking at a number of the reflections that have been prepared for the 175th anniversary of the apparition. And these, of course, are based on the readings of the day. As we heard in John's Gospel, anyone who does not remain in me is thrown away like a branch and withers. These branches are collected and thrown on the fire and are burnt. Chapter 15 of John's Gospel is a richly constructed monologue in which Jesus goes far beyond a simple farewell to his disciples. The imagery of the first part is clear. No life in branches separated from the vine. Abundant fruit when branches are trimmed. One way or another, some part of the vine is going to be trimmed, cut, pruned, with branches separated from the stem. These branches will be placed on the vineyard wall to dry, then used for firewood. Remember being once in a vineyard where such precious branches were removed from their drying place and used to make a very hot fire over which to roast a dinner of shellfish. I've also seen them used to kindle a fire in an outdoor oven for baking bread. Even these seemingly no-good twigs are precious and useful. The event of La Salette often reminds me of these separated branches. When Mary spoke to the children, she was directing her words primarily to people who were like severed twigs, abandoning church, not observing the Lord's Day, swearing, neglecting private and communal prayer. They were surely cut off. Yet there still must have been some life in them. They were precious enough for her to come and plead for their return. A desperate situation, surely, but not a hopeless one. It seems that an incision had to be made into the vine so that it might receive as a graft those not completely withered branches. And so La Salette then is a miracle of hope. Mary was willing to let us see her sorrow, her tears, her maternal solicitude for us when we stray. Perhaps it is because of her tears falling on us that we retain some spark of life and are kept from withering or dying. Perhaps in this evening or in tomorrow sometime, we can reflect on what have I done lately to thank the Lord for not allowing me to wither or die spiritually.